Hi guys, it's Stacy with HandmadeByStacyJ. Today I'm going to show you how to do the seed stitch pane. It's also known as the moss stitch pane. It's a really interesting stitch where it has this nice divider and it has little bumps here, and it's just a really interesting stitch. It works up pretty simply, so I'm going to show you how to do it today. And I am using Paint Box Yarns Simply DK. It's in the color Candy Floss Pink, and the number of it is 149. And I have my handy dandy favorite needles here from Knit Picks. These are the straight needles that are US size 6 or 4 millimeter. So let's get started. This stitch is worked in multiples of 10 plus 3 over 10 rows. With this sample, I've cast on 23 and I've done 2 repeats on here so you can see how it starts coming together. I love this little divider. It's got the seed stitch. It's also known as the moss stitch as well. The name for this pattern goes by either the seed stitch pane or the moss stitch pane. So it's very simple, just knits and purls, and I can show you how to do this. So let's get started. For row 1, we're going to begin by purling 1. Now the repeat to work across is to knit 1, purl 1. So knit 1 and purl 1, and then you're going to do it again. That's your repeat for this row. So knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. Continue in this manner, and I will meet you at the start of row 2. For row 2, we are repeating row 1. So we're going to begin with that purl 1, and then we're going to knit 1 and purl 1. Knit 1, purl 1. Knit 1, purl 1. So just continue doing this down this row, and I will meet you at the beginning of row 3. For row 3, we are going to begin by purling 1, then knit 1, then purl 1. Then we're going to begin our pattern repeat, and that is a knit 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. Then we'll do that repeat again. So we're going to knit 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the last 3 stitches, finish that repeat with a purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. Then turn your work, and we'll begin row 4. Row 4 begins with a purl 1 and a knit 1. Then we're going to purl 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then our pattern repeat for this row is to knit 1, purl 9. And we're going to do that until the last 2 stitches. In these last 2 stitches, we will knit 1 and purl 1. Now, for row 5, we are going to repeat row 3. And row 3 was a purl 1 and a knit 1, a purl 1. And then we start the repeat of knitting 7, then we purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. That's the end of that part of the pattern repeat. So we begin it again by knitting 7. Then we purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. Then we turn our work. For row 6, we are going to repeat row 4. We'll do that by purling 1, knitting 1, and purling 9. Then we do the repeat of knit 1, purl 9. And then we end those last 2 stitches with a knit 1, purl 1. And turn your work. Now that you've turned, you can start seeing where these little ridges work to create this. And essentially all we're going to be doing is repeating rows 3 and 4 until we get this gap right here, and then we'll do another ridge. So let's move on for row 7. With row 7, we're going to repeat row 3. And we do that with a purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. Then we start the pattern repeat of knitting 7, then we purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. After we've done that, we will knit 7, and we end by purling 1, knitting 1, purling 1. Then we turn our work and we'll begin row 8. For row 8, it's another repeat of row 4. And row 4 is the purl 1, knit 1, and then we purl 9. Then we begin our repeat again of knitting 1 and purling 9. And then these last 2 stitches we end with a knit 1, purl 1. Then we turn our work to begin row 9. Row 9 repeats row 3. So we do row 3 by purling 1, knitting 1, and purling 1. Then we're going to knit 7. After we knit 7, we're going to purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. Now we knit 7. And then we will end it with a purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. Then we turn our work. And this is row 10. Row 10, we're going to repeat row 4. And row 4 is where we begin with a purl. So purl 1, knit 1, then you're going to purl 9. knit 1, and purl 9. You'll do this to the last 2 stitches. And these last 2 stitches are a knit 1 and a purl 1. And then that is it for the pattern repeat for the seed stitch pane or the moss stitch pane. Again, it has a couple different names, but that is it. If you wanted to keep going with this, just keep repeating rows 1 through 10, and then just bind off in the pattern when you get to the end of it. I do hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. You can also get a free PDF of this tutorial on my website at www.handmadebystacyj.com. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.